Hey, it's Andy from Mtnside Ski Ride, located right here at Wachusett Mountain ski area. We are pleased to bring you everything you need to know about buying your first pair of ski boots. Welcome to Snow Gear. Hey folks, welcome to Snow Gear at Mtnside Ski Ride. We are located in the base lodge of Wachusett Mountain, where tens of thousands of beginner skiers and snowboarders have been introduced to their first experience on snow since the early 1960s. Mtnside is just a short walk from the rental center. We've learned a thing or two about how to help you make the right choice about the gear you need to have fun on the mountain. Our goal is to get you out in the snow, enjoying the winter as much as we do. So you've decided to buy your first pair of ski boots. Sometimes walking into a ski shop for the first time can be a little intimidating. There's all kinds of strange gear, dozens of brands, and lots of sizes and numbers that might feel like a foreign language. We are here to help. Don't worry, the process is way more approachable than it seems. First off, I've got to give a big shout out to the men and women that make up the boot fitting team here at Mtnside Ski Ride. They're amazing at making you feel comfortable, relaxed, and helping you into the perfect fitting pair of ski boots. We know your boot fitter is going to become one of your favorite people at the mountain. They're the ones that help keep you snug and warm in your boots and able to enjoy a fun-filled day or night on the mountain. So we get a lot of questions about how to prepare yourself or what should I expect for my first boot fitting session. First off, make sure you bring a thin pair of ski socks. You know, the kind of socks you're supposed to wear when you're skiing? We don't want to see thick wool hunting socks or the socks your grandma crocheted for you last Christmas to keep your feet warm. Those are just not going to work. Trust us. To get a proper fit, the correct ski socks are a necessity for your boot fitting session. Don't have any ski socks? Don't worry, we've got an amazing selection of ski and snowboard socks right here at Mtnside. You're going to need them anyway. Now, other than the socks, all you need to wear are shorts or loose-fitting pants that you can roll up to the knees. In order for your boot fitter to make a proper assessment, they need access to your legs from the knees down. Please don't wear any tight leggings or skirts. Plan on at least an hour for your boot fitting session. It might take even a little longer, but we don't want to rush the process. Making an appointment with us is a great idea. If you come in during a busy weekend or during vacation time, you may have to wait a little while for a boot fitter to become available. Plus, once you meet your favorite boot fitter, you're going to want to set up a time when you know they're going to be working at the shop. Once the trails open up, this place can get crazy busy. Another question we get asked a lot is, how are ski boots supposed to fit? Also known as, are ski boots supposed to hurt? We get this question all the time, and the answer is absolutely not. Ski boots are not supposed to hurt. It's like an old, crusty skier's myth that in order to perform well, a ski boot needs to induce excruciating pain in your feet. Nothing could be further from the truth. Here at Mtnside, we believe in the 3 C's of a correct fitting ski boot: comfort, control, and confidence. 3 things that are imperative to having an awesome ski day and to push your skiing to the next level. If you're not comfortable in your boots, you won't be able to properly control your skis. It's just not going to feel good. Controlling your skis is the key to gaining confidence on the slopes. Confidence on your skis will help you progress further, ski more aggressively, allow you to try new moves, and ski more of the mountain. Being comfortable in a pair of ski boots is different for everyone. Some skiers like a very firm and stiff feel in their boots, while others prefer them a little softer and more relaxed. Ski boots should feel pretty snug. The question is, how much squeeze can you handle in your boots before they feel uncomfortable to you? It's different for everyone. 2 different skiers can have the exact same foot size and shape, but have a very different tolerance for compression. The conversation between you and your boot fitter is going to help us determine what comfortable means to you. Ski boots are a piece of sporting equipment, and comfort is going to be relative to skiing only. Ski boots do not double as footwear. They are not made for walking. You're not going to run a 5K or mow the lawn and expect ski boots to be comfortable. This is a boot liner that came out of a pair of entry-level beginner ski boots. It's made of a soft, squishy foam inside, and this is what your foot actually goes into when you put the boot on. It's like a boot within the boot. The space inside the liner is actually smaller than the size of your foot. Your foot squishes the foam, and the liner conforms around your foot and lower leg. It's like sliding on a big foam cast over your foot. We need a really snug fit in the shop when the boots are new, because this liner is going to start to compress as soon as you start skiing in it. The foam is going to start permanently forming around the shape of your foot, and after skiing on them a few times, the boot is going to feel slightly larger. A new boot is never going to be smaller than the first time you try it on. We have to insist on a very snug fit to allow for the liners to break in. Otherwise, you could end up in a boot that's too big, even though it felt perfectly wonderful in the shop. Ski boot sizing is not the same as regular shoe sizes. In order to get that snug fitting ski boot, your boot fitter is going to take a whole bunch of different measurements. We're going to measure the length of your foot, the width of your instep will be measured, as well as the height and length of the arch of your foot. All this data is going to guide your boot fitter into selecting the first couple of boots for you to try on. When you first try on a ski boot, your toes are going to just touch the front of the boot. This freaks a lot of people out because right away they think the boot is too small. Don't worry, this happens to everyone the first time. Once the boots are buckled and you move your ankle joint forward, your foot will slide back just a little bit to make room for your toes. You should feel gentle, firm pressure all along your foot and lower leg. Your heel should stay locked in at the bottom of the boot, and your foot should not slide around at all in the boot. This is where the control of the 3 C's come in. Remember earlier when we talked about comfort, control, and confidence? The boots control the skis. Tipping your foot should tip the skis. Turning your foot should turn the skis. If your foot is tipping inside the boot, the skis aren't tipping. If your foot is turning inside the boot, the skis aren't turning. Any movement of your feet should have an immediate effect on the skis. A comfortable, snug-fitting boot is essential to controlling the skis and gaining confidence on the slopes. Another question we get all the time is, how do I know what boots are right for me? Well, during your boot fitting session, your boot fitter is going to ask you a series of questions. They may come off as normal conversation, but they're trying to collect enough information to build a skier profile about you to help you select what boot might be right for you. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions, things like, how long have you been skiing? How many days have you spent on snow this season? How many days did you spend on snow last season? Have you taken any lessons? Do you plan on taking more lessons? What do you consider to be your skill level? Are you a first timer, a novice, or an intermediate? How aggressively do you like to ski? Do you like it slow and easy going or fast and hard charging? Do you have a favorite kind of trail on the mountain? Do you like easy greens, cruising on the blue trails, or are you ready to tackle something a little more challenging? Do you have any ski trips planned, and are you planning on venturing out onto more challenging terrain? Are you a freestyle skier? Do you like to ski in the park? Do you want to try learning to ski moguls or skiing off trail or in the trees? The answers to these questions, along with all of the other info we've collected from your measurements, are going to help guide your boot fitter to select the right boots for you. Certain boot models actually have unique characteristics that vary from model to model. Just like when you try on clothes in a store, different brands of the same size can fit very differently. Some models of boots may run a little longer than others, some a little shorter. Some boots may have more space for your toes. Some boots accommodate for a larger calf size or a skinnier ankle. It's another reason why it's so important to try on boots in person with a boot fitter. A good boot fitter already knows which boots are right for your anatomy. Let's talk about budget, and of course we always get the questions about how much are ski boots going to cost. Here at Mtnside we have an incredibly wide range of boots, and we always try to find a boot as close to your budget as possible. So let's talk a little bit about entry-level boots versus custom fit boots and how it affects the cost of boots. At this point, your boot fitter has collected all the info they need to decide if you're going to be better suited for an entry-level boot or a custom fit boot. Entry-level ski boots are going to be the most affordable option. They're roomier and softer flexing, but they do require more of an out-of-the-box fit. Most beginners can wear an entry-level boot without any issues, but due to the type of plastics used in their construction, we don't have a whole lot of leeway to adjust the fit. Skiers with a very narrow or low volume foot, if you have injuries, bunions, or bone spurs, you may be better off in a custom fit boot. Custom fit boots are a little pricier, but they allow us the option to customize both the liner and the boot shell to fit your feet. Custom fit boots are constructed of a specialized blend of plastics that can be adapted and molded to your personal fit needs. We can also adjust the fit if necessary over the lifetime of the boot. That's the best part about the shop being located right at the base of the mountain. If your boot isn't performing right, you can pop into the shop and one of our boot fitters will address any issues you might have and try to get you right back on the mountain as soon as we possibly can. We think ski boots are the most important investment you will make in your skiing. A well-fitted pair makes skiing easier, safer, and way more enjoyable. Remember, comfort, control, and confidence. That's what you'll get from the right pair of boots. So we hope we've answered all your questions about what to expect when shopping for your first pair of ski boots. So give us a call, set up your boot fitting session at Mtnside Ski Ride, located at Wachusett Mountain ski area. We'd love to talk to you about your first pair of ski boots. This is Andy from Snow Gear, and we'll see you next time.